G'day, boys! This music makes me question everything. Oh, come on, mate. It ain't that bad. What do you expect, brother? It's the bloody YouTube intros. What do you... They don't give you much. DJ Aiden, the boss, is here. Good to see him. Let's shut this music up, lads. I know how much you love it. Maybe I'll pick a new intro. What's up, Frankie? How are you, brother? What's good, dude? I gotta film you a video. I'll do it after this stream. How are you, boys? Nacho's the first one in. Maybe we're too early for Christian Grey. Maybe we're too early. 10 a.m. stream. 10 a.m., mate. Let's get it in nice and early. Let's finish work. Let's do a 1 hour stream. Keep it nice and tight and quick. And then we're going to film a video after this. And might film something for Frankie. Get that in as well. And then get on the piss, boys. Because it's New Year's bloody Eve. It's New Year's Eve. What's up, Christian? Look at it, boys. Boys, look at your chat windows now. Don't look at this. Don't look at this. Look at your chat windows. Look at what is next to Christian Grey's name. Look at it. The elusive 6-month badge has dropped. It is a thing of absolute beauty. Christian Grey is the first one that I've seen to have the elusive 6-month badge. Oh, it is good. It is good. It's pink and blue, Frankie. It's pink and blue, okay? It's a mix. It's very... Shit. I'm going to have to come up with a new badge. Fuck. Oh, no. There's been way too much swearing. We're only 3 minutes in. This has been very demonetized already. How are we, boys? What's good? Happy New Year's to everybody. I believe, Frankie, for you guys in the English, it's New Year's Eve night? So what time is it over there for the English? It must be like 1 o'clock at night. So you're just starting your New Year's Eve. For us Aussies, it's 10 o'clock. New Year's Eve is looking beautiful. The water's looking great. The beach is looking great. I'm very excited to head out for a walk after this with Jamie after we finish everything. New Year's Eve is in an hour. Nice, mate. Nice, nice, nice. What's up, Gaz Ninja? How are you, brother? What's good, dude? What's good? Bilal, how are you, dude? I think I saw you pop in here. Nick23, what's up, mate? How are you, Bilal? What's your plans for New Year's night, Bilal? I'm loving your wall of old UFC DVDs you showed us in the Discord. Yes, one day, when we meet up at a pub to watch a fight night together, I will bring a framed photo of me in my underwear. And you can put it right up there with the other DVDs. What's up, Nick23? How are you, brother? What's good? DJ Aiden, good to see the bosses in the house. Gaz Ninja, good to see you, mate. Me and DJ Aiden missed you. Why? What happened? What went down? What did I miss out? That does look pretty sick. It looks so good, mate. It's so crazy to think that 12 months ago, you know, a year ago, we had started doing the vertical streams, because I think my channel has been around now for just over a year. Just over a year. It was previously MMA highlight clips, which was just clips of MMA fighters back in the regional scene as shorts. And then it transitioned over to Dougie's Corner around October of 2023. And then really started to rev up as Dougie's Corner properly right as we ticked over into the new year. So it's essentially been like a year of like this. You know, we left behind the vertical streams and we've been doing this for a year. Pretty cool, man. Pretty cool. Can I get a copy too? Asking for it. Can I get a copy too? Wait, can you get a copy too? A copy of what, mate? A copy of what? You want the 6-month one? Is that what you're asking for, Frankie? I'm not sure what you're asking for, brother. I'm sorry. My very own Dougie shrine. Don't go that far. That's a bit zesty. I don't need that. We don't need to be the kind of streamer where the people who watch the stream have a shrine. I don't like that. Let's walk that one back almost immediately, Bilal. Can you make the underwear a scratch and sniff? All my underwear is a scratch and sniff, Nacho. I'm a tradesman. 2 months away from that sexy badge. It's a beautiful badge, the 6 months badge. A beautiful badge. Christian Grey, how you doing today? Ask DJ and Dougie, if you ever make a new intro, just make it a loop of you drinking. Maybe that's what we'll go with. Maybe that's what we'll go with. I don't know. So I used to have an intro song that I loved, but it triggered the copyright every single time. So I'd constantly have to re-upload my copyright certificate every single morning. And if you guys know the lore of the channel, I wake up, I go to the gym, I make my video, and then I go to work. And as few steps as possible in that production line is what is needed. So if I use any other music, even if I pay for that music, I still need to upload my copyright license every single video. And I'm not here for that. As I've said to Frankie, I try and make this channel so that you could make it on a toilet seat with a mobile phone. I want to be able to hold my videos up, say my piece, edit them, and get them out there. So yeah. You said something about underwear. Oh, that. Yeah, of course, mate. You can have a copy of that for sure. That'll be when I come over to England one day and we watch a fight night together on the piss. You can have a Dougie in his underwear framed photo if you really want. I knew this was Lucy's corner for real. Gaz Ninja, welcome to the corner, mate. Wait till you see us transition over to the tier lists. Oh boy, have I got some transitions for that one. I swear I haven't gotten too big in the head winning that Theo Von award. Look at you, mate. Look at you. Only been in the first stream ever since. Only been first in the stream. I know. Chris, you won the Theo Von award and then you were like, my work here is done. I'm bouncing. I'm leaving. You were like GSP beating up Michael Bisping. You're like, I've come what I've needed to do. I don't need another award. I'm out of here. Very disappointed. But it is apt, though, that you won the first in best dressed award for the year. And you've also got the first one to get the elusive 6-month badge as well. So you're a man of many firsts, Chris. You're probably first to finish in the bedroom. But that's all right. That's all right. I won't hold it against you. Thoughts on JDM versus Leon? I was worried Leon will slow the pace down and outpoint our sexy Australian beast. I think JDM will not allow Leon Edwards to do that. Leon Edwards will try and dance around the outside. JDM is going to... I can see the sequence already. Cut the cage off to Leon Edwards. Leon is going to be trying to be elusive, and JDM is just going to rip to the body as he does. Next thing you know, Leon Edwards is going to be caught in the corner of the octagon where the sides meet. JDM is going to rip a savage body combination and finish him over the top. You could have no music. I like to set the fucking mood. You know what I mean? Paradox the Chad says, bloody early, mate. You got the day off or something? Paradox, you absolute bloody Chad. It's New Year's Eve. I haven't been a tradesman working on New Year's Eve since I was a young apprentice cleaning out gas burners. I said this for my mate. Sure it is. Sure it is, Frankie. The zesty John Jones Award winner of 2024. Sure it is, mate. DJ Aiden, I'm solid. I was about to hit a nap. Then my second favorite Aussie went live, so I cut. Sorry, Christian Grey. Nap while you hear my sultry voice into your ear. How are you, Mr. One Direction fan? I swear I got a membership on the first day too. Where the hell is my callback? Maybe you missed out on re-upping because apparently you're only 2 months deep, Frankie. I don't know. Yours is probably coming soon, mate. Yours is probably coming soon. Nice and early. Chris Gray, I'm good today. I got the day off or something. Yep. JDM and Leon is official, according to the fuckwit Ruben Cut. No, according to the same guy who always breaks JDM fight news. Can't remember his name right now. But he's very reliable. He's not Ruben Carter, the fuckwit, who just makes shit up on Twitter. I know you're watching Ruben Carter. You're a fuckwit. That guy, who is essentially just part of JDM's team, keeps leaking the news. And yeah, essentially that one is official. Thank you, Dougie. You know me too well, sir. Well, if you guys think Larry's got cameras set up in my room, you guys don't know what I've got set up in your rooms. All your IP addresses get listed on my channel. I know where you all live. I'm worried Leon will send JDM back to... Oh, I'm worried Leon will send JDM back to the zinc roofs. Back to his zinc roof. Bruh, no, he's never going back to Ballarat or Geelong or wherever the fuck he's from. Whoop, whoop. Warrnambool, probably. Somewhere in whoop, whoop. No one's noticed my new sign, but that's alright. I don't think Leon is going to be able to keep JDM's distance like what Holland... I don't think Leon is going to be able to keep JDM at distance like what Kevin Holland tried to do. Leon has horrible boxing defense and his output is always rather low. Yeah, I think Leon is going to try and manage the reign, Aaron Tats. Leon's going to try and manage the range with a lot of kicking. A lot of kicking to try and keep JDM at bay. And I think if JDM just crashes forward and focuses on his boxing, the kicks won't be too much of a problem. Especially if he doesn't worry about that jab head kick. Don't lean into that head kick that Leon's going to try and throw for sure. Ryzen is on later. Might be an okay time for you. No clue. We actually line up with Japan for some reason. I don't know why, but Australia lines up on the exact same time zone as Japan. So it'll be happening at New Year's Eve. So we'll see. We'll see how the night progresses. Who knows? Who knows? I spent a stream explaining why I got Leon, but I can see JDM winning with his volume and his cardio. Yeah, I think JDM's just going to outwork him. I think JDM's just going to straight up outwork him. Yeah. How amazing would Grasso Toes be right besides the Joe Rogan and Conor McGregor? It would be, but unfortunately the members did not vote for it to go that way, and we'll never revisit it again. DJ Adam would like to extend his welcome to Paradox the chat and ask how he was going today. Toad says, I'd consider picking JDM if he had more power, but I don't see him landing as clean as he needs to get the KO. Ooh. I think he will, man. I think we're going to find out that Leon doesn't have the fire in him anymore. Like, it was such a hard road, such a hard mountain for Leon Edwards to climb to eventually get his first title shot, and that's now never happening again. It's hard to get a title shot. It's even harder to get a second title shot when the UFC know exactly how many pay-per-views you don't sell. And that's Leon Edwards. And that must take a lot out of him in here, in the fire. Whereas JDM is coming off a long injury. We know he usually likes to be active. He hasn't been able to be active. So I think what we're going to see is a battle of wills here. And Leon Edwards is going to faint. And that's not just because I'm a very biased Australian man. Brother9000 says, why is Alex Pereira ducking Taco Tercios? Alex Pereira ducks everyone. I made a scathing video on Alex Pereira's career yesterday. Nothing but likes in the comment section. Looks like we're leading the charge on the anti-Alex Pereira narrative going into 2025. It's time to tear him down a peg. Yeah. JDM is a Perth boy, lad. I've already come into the sign twice. Commented to the sign twice. Oh, nice. Why is Alex ducking Shamil the Blob Gazia? He's ducking everyone. He's ducking everyone and anyone under the sun. JDM, oh yeah, he's from Perth, obviously. Obviously he's from Perth. I will make you my, if you keep dissing AP Spicy, I don't know what you're talking about, Chris. Leon's got very underrated grappling because his last couple of opponents were Usman, Colby, and Bilal. But he took down and got close to submitting all three of them. So we got to assume he will do the same to JDM. I get what you're saying, Toad. And you are right in your theory. However, what you are accounting for is fighter IQ. And fighters usually having a lack of IQ. So we've got to assume that Leon is going to do what he's always done. And keep it at range and try and kickbox. He might throw in over the 25 minutes, because I think it's a fight night main event, isn't it? He might throw in over the 25 minutes, 1 or 2 takedowns. But I still believe that what we've seen with JDM, considering his will to always get back up, even with a snapped arm, he will be able to get back up against Leon Edwards. Is he a killer? He might be. Two-tone icy. I don't know what those lyrics are in reference to. I don't even know if Jamie's listening to the stream right now. You're on your own there, Christian Grey. Leon is currently in his prime. I wouldn't be surprised if he comes out and starches JDM. That's a bannable sentence. That's a bannable sentence if I ever read one, Nacho. Insane take. Leon has more power than JDM. The Aussie has a better style to get the knockouts with how clean his boxing is. This is an insane take from Toad. Leon has more power than JDM. I don't think he does, man. I don't think he does, dude. Leon Edwards finishes. What have we seen? We've essentially seen Leon Edwards finish, head kick Kamaru Usman. And that's it. That's it. JDM's always piecing people up. Always putting them away. Always getting TKOs. Yeah, that is an insane take. And I don't even think the facts back it up. We might open up the Tapology and we might go band for band on that one. But I don't think the facts back that one up, Toad. Dig says, as an Englishman, it's so hard watching Leon Edwards hold back all the time. The man has elite striking and high-level grappling, but it's like he has a mental block in his fights all the way until the end. Yeah, it's the fire. He's almost got that, like, how are you, Dig? It's good to see you, mate. It's like he's got that CKB style of striking, or that John Jones style, where, like, he just stays a point ahead of his opponent. He's a point striker. And he has got that sort of skill level where if he just turned it on and went for it, he could get finishes. But I think he's more worried about just winning the fight on paper than actually winning the fight. I clicked on the Alex video and I disliked it immediately exited. You should have watched it, Nacho. It was all fair and correct points that people largely agree with. Based from Nacho? Not based from Nacho. No, Gaz Ninja. Not based from Nacho. Not at all. I still don't understand the hate to someone who doesn't even... I still don't understand the hate to someone who doesn't even speak English. I don't hate Alex Pereira. Is that who you're talking about, Nick23? I don't hate Alex Pereira. I hate Alex Pereira's fan base and how they glaze him from pillar to post and spent the entire year talking about how he was the #1 pound-for-pound fighter in the UFC and trying to stick him in the GOAT conversation already. And allowing him to duck Magomed Ankalaev, which is the UFC 307, like I said, is a more egregious fight booking than John Jones versus Stipe Miocic. But the fan base is totally okay with it because he says Sharma and knocks people out. Cage says, "G'day, son. Sending huge kisses from Serbia." Oh, hello, Grandpa. It's good to see you from beyond the grave. I hope you're having a good New Year. You're as high as a kite, bud. Holy... No, not yet. I always like when Papa Cage, bless son, dug in the chat. It is nice. It's wholesome, isn't it? It's wholesome. Why do I hear breathing? Oh, wait, it's just Cage. Yeah, you can literally hear his fat breathing through the keyboard. Leon has 0 finishing potential because of his low output style and his dog shit boxing. But the way that guys react to his shots make me think he's got sneaky good power. Yeah, I mean, you're making a lot of assumptions. You're making a lot of assumptions. But yeah, it could be. I get what you're saying. But I think I'm going to go with actually finishing dudes off. That was zesty. I'm going to go with actually finishing dudes off to assume power. Not just they sort of flinch a bit. But I get what you're saying, Toad. I've heard you spew your retarded rhetoric enough on the stream. No, but it was clean, Nacho. I'm telling you, it was such a clean dismantling of Alex Pereira. What's up, Two Smelly Fingers? How are you? Leon has also got a KO in like 10 seconds. How long ago was that, though, Toad? I bet if we go on to Leon's Tapology, if we just like rack up finish for finish, we know that JDM has more power. I don't see how it's crazy to suggest someone who won the middleweight and light heavyweight title should be in the GOAT conversation. Because of how lucky the run has been. I mean, he could be in there, but just don't be putting him in the top 10, top 20. Make him sit at 21. Ducking Ankalaev 100%. People who think Alex stands a chance against Jones or Tom are insane. That's the other one, right? Like, I get, like, Nacho brings up a good point. But this is more the Alex Pereira fan base that I'm talking about. The ones that are like, they think he sleeps Tom Aspinall. I've seen that in chat. Like, unironically. What's up, Two Smelly Fingers? I hope you're good, man. I've seen that said unironically in comment sections, in chats around the world. Like, they think Alex Pereira sleeps Tom Aspinall and John Jones. They think he has a chance against them. It's the level of Alex Pereira is insanity. Mr. Pibb Extra. This is a worrying situation when Mr. Pibb rolls into your chat. Things are about to get weird, boys. Things are about to get very, very weird. All right, let us transition over like a liberal mother. Let us, raising their children, let us transition to the fights we want to see in 2025. There is a massive difference between power and KO potential. A cocaine grapist said precision beats power. That is true. That is true. A cocaine grapist did say that. Yeah, I mean, what do they say? It's the shots that you don't see coming. They're the ones that knock you out, you know? But maybe that's something that takes away from Leon Edwards' Toad. You know, like, because the fight is kept so clean on the feet, everyone can sort of see his shots coming and he is just piecing them up and staying just a point ahead of them. It's like a very slow, methodical chess match of a fight when Leon Edwards is fighting, and he draws people into that fight amazingly. Whereas when JDM is on you, it's like a fucking Rottweiler coming at your body to piece you up. Thoughts on Dana coming after MMA YouTube? I have no thoughts on that. I don't. In what context? What can he possibly do about it? Do you mean just Dana White hating MMA YouTube in general? Dana White is a control freak that is slowly taken back the control of the UFC after he sold it to the mainstream media by reeling in USADA, telling the ranking system judges to sort their shit out and listen to him, otherwise he's going to fire them all. Yeah. Firing Ariel Helwani getting rid of any reporter that opposes him, like Luke Thomas and Ariel Helwani. Dana White has got a stranglehold on the UFC ever since he sold it to ESPN. Like, his goal was to get it mainstream. Now he got it mainstream. Now his goal is to control the narrative as much as possible. But he can't control it. He literally cannot do anything about MMA YouTube. Timing beats speed and precision beats power. That's what Mr. Cocaine Head said. Cocaine McGregor. Yep. I'm a big Leon Edwards fan. He's definitely a decision merchant. I think if someone gets the finish in that fight, it will be JDM. If I were betting, I'd put money on JDM via KO and Leon via decision. I don't even know about that, to be honest. And I'm not like being disagreeable here just to have something to like talk about. I swear to God, I'm not. With Leon Edwards, right? He's gonna land, and I'm just pulling these numbers out of nowhere, but like Leon Edwards, he's gonna dance around the outside, and he's gonna land like in around 25 significant strikes. They're going to be kicks to the legs, kicks to the body, maybe a nice combination down the center over the 5 minutes of the round. You know what I'm saying? Like, you get the picture I'm painting of a Leon Edwards fight. JDM, he's going to push forward, counter hard with those shots, land combinations either to the head or the body. And when he does, we know how JDM fights. He's going to rip to the body and actually land with a lot of impact. So I do think that even if it comes to a decision, JDM has a chance of winning that decision. Is that a crazy take or not, Nacho and Toad? Do you get what I'm saying? Like, Leon's going to land a lot of strikes nicely from the outside, but when JDM's going to land, they're going to be hard, savage combinations. And after we've spent so long, we've spent maybe 3 days talking about the judging, right, guys? After what we've spent talking about the judging, what do you think the judges are going to pick in that scenario? I don't know. Dana, Power Slap is more popular than Real Madrid worldwide. It's crazy. It's crazy. You take all the numbers of all the sports in the world, you times them by 10, and Power Slap gets more views than all of that. Even though you can go to a Rumble right now and see that it only gets about 3 million views per card. It still gets more views than anything that's ever been done. Ever. If you go to YouTube, to their servers, Power Slap's got more views than any YouTube video on their server combined together by 10. Even though it got kicked off of Spike TV. Even though it got sold. Yeah, that's what annoys me about Leon. He could do so much better. Overall, JDM has way more KO potential. And if he had more power, he could be the welterweight Tapurio. Oof. That made me come a little bit, Toad. Thinking about JDM as the welterweight Ilia Tapurio, that made me let go a little bit of my pants. Yeah, no, he could. I think it's just... You know, it's probably what you guys were saying before about the precision beats power, timing and speed, and precision and power beat power. Like, Ilia Tapurio just lands so fucking fast. So fucking fast. And JDM at that weight class is just, he's never going to land as fast as Ilia Tapurio is. Dana, 60 G's, baby! I'm pretty sure that's a Bruce Lee quote. Well, Connor certainly didn't make it up on his own, so it must have originated somewhere. Originated somewhere from an Oriental. Mr. Pibb Extra says, would you let Dana oil you up? It depends on the price, Pibbithan. It depends on the price. Come on, you know you would like it. It's not about enjoyment, mate. It's about getting paid, son. All right? I'm a fucking drywaller. Do you know what it's like for me on my 9 to 5? I need money. Dougie needs money. Leon is the master of landing 4 to 5 extra clean strikes per round to win. He is. But JDM is the master of putting together combinations. And heavy combinations look like they land with more impact than Leon's clean 1 to 3 strikes. I do get what you guys are saying. I do. Imagine Dana slamming you on your Aussie head. He wouldn't even get near me, mate. He wouldn't even get fucking close to me. Gaz, I'm setting up a DJ Aiden sleepover party. Okay, that's... What's up, Mick Ward? How are you, brother? Good to see you, man. Thank you for jumping in. I got a feeling things are going to get weird on today's stream, brother, but it's good to have you here, man. Let's try and keep it together. Damien would say me so, you're watching the Wild Thornberries. The Wild Thornberries. Goated show. Yeah, JDM's volume could be a problem, but I think Leon will shoot clinch when JDM gets in that boxing range, allowing Leon... Yeah, that will slow down his combinations, Toad. True. good logical argument, and you know me, I love a good line of logic. I love snorting a good line of logic, and that is a good line of logic. That's true. That's true. And even if he doesn't get JDM down, he might clinch him up, which will slow down the combos, and then give what Nacho was saying, those extra 4 or 5 clean shots. Yeah, I like that one. I like that argument. Toad and Nacho, you two are working together today, and I'm really fighting uphill here. Dougie got oiled up today. I did not. Hit the like button. Yeah, how many people have liked this stream? Like the stream. Please, boys. Open that mouth then, Dougie. You need to go to the Discord and see the video of me slowly gurgling a glass of water. Pib, you'd love it. Algorithm, algo, down with 3 through a drywall. Okay, very funny, Pip. Buckley just has raw power. JDM has great technique. And Prates has a lot of both. Prates has got strength. Like dad strength. Thick calves. Prates is a man from the favelas that just gets shit done. And all that Western strength that we have to train for, the Brazilians are like Easterners. They live a hard life. And he has been dipping his fists in petrol and smoking cigarettes with petrol still on his fingers. He just knocks cunts out. It's good. Too Smelly said he was going to show chat where he pissed. Have you seen a scary movie? Have you seen Scary Movie with the alien? No. Alright, let's transition over. Pib is being Pib. I like it. There are no comments of note. Let us do this. Fights we need to see in 2025. I haven't been able to use the bathroom since Vietnam. Fights we need to see in 2025. John Jones. Obviously. Doug, I'm hearing reports that Mr. Pibb is Balthazar. We'll give him the standard, don't be a cunt, Pibb. We do ban people on this channel. The uphill battle has started. Don't be a cunt, Pibb. Don't be an annoying cunt, and you won't get banned. Otherwise, it's over for you. And if you are indeed Balthazar, you know what's up. John Jones. The fight that we absolutely need to see in 2025. Obviously, let us start off with a very, very easy one. We all know who John Jones should be fighting. It's the fight that every single MMA fan has been screaming for ever since John Jones got himself the heavyweight strap. John Jones versus Alex Pereira. This is the most hype fight that could happen in 2025. I'm kidding. If they make this fight, the UFC might as well just rename itself to the WWE. This is the least amped, least excited fight that we want to see in 2025. We're starting off with the bottom of the barrel fight that we want to see in 2025. This is a joke, a meme fight. I hate it. We do not want to see this fight. Max Holloway. We want to see Max Holloway get 2 more wins at lightweight, maybe 1 more win at lightweight, and we want to put him in there against Islam Makhachev. We want to see Max Holloway push for the lightweight title. Do I think that he can do it? No. No, I don't think that he can. But I would love to see Max Holloway challenge Islam Makhachev for the lightweight title. Where are you, Islam Makhachev? Let's just put a Dagestani in there. There we go. That's pretty much Islam Makhachev. Max Holloway versus stand-in Islam Makhachev. That'll do for now. They're all the same, really, anyway. Cousin can sleep with cousin. Makhachev can sit with Makhachev. Dougie got a new knee on... Yeah, my brother got me that for Christmas. I got a sign. Pretty good, huh? John Jones versus Derek Lewis. Yes, dig. Yes. Yes. Dougie got his new sign off Temu. My brother did get that off Temu, Pib. Actually, you're right. My screen is destroyed. I didn't notice. Fucking sick sign, mate. Thanks, Two Smelly Fingers. Thank you. Yeah, my brother dropped that one off. I want to see Max versus Paddy. Ooh, that's actually a really good one. Let's do that. Max versus Paddy for a #1 contender shot. So who's Paddy fighting now? Paddy's fighting Dariush. That's going to move Paddy up to number 7. Then Dustin Poirier is going to retire. So that's going to move Paddy up to number 6. Max is going to come in at number 5. So 6 versus 5 for a #1 contender shot. I really, really like that. I really, really, really like... You know what? That's the fight I want to see. That is an A-tier level fight, Nacho. That's really good. That is really good. Justice for Two Smelly's phone's great. I know, mate. Mate, you got to go on Rubelo. Rubelo is the site, brother. Rubelo is the site. Right. Magomed Ankalaev. Magomed Ankalaev. Let's move this up to a high B tier. Magomed Ankalaev needs to fight Alex Pereira next. There is no screwing around. There is no jokes. Magomed Ankalaev needs to fight Alex Pereira next. Alex Pereira needs to stop being a duck. The biggest duck in the UFC right now. Where's Alex Pereira's trophy? Yep. He can't be separated from his trophy. The biggest duck in the UFC is Alex Pereira. We need that. We need that fight to happen in 2025 the most. The boss is back. I wish I knew I was DJ Aiden. You're as good as DJ Aiden, mate. You're a level above. You're a level above DJ Aiden. Alex needs to fight Anthony Smith for the lineal paper champ. God, no. How do we feel about this one, chat? Cowboys coming back. Cowboys coming back. Nate Diaz wants to come back. How do we feel about this? In 2025, have the Gramps go at each other. We can put this down here. World War III is going to be lit. Bryce Mitchell's neighbor. That doesn't even make any sense, Pib. It's been 3 months since Alex's last fight, and he fought 3 times in 7 months before that. Surely he deserves a rest before getting called a duck by you cretins. He wouldn't be getting called a duck. He wouldn't be getting called a duck. Like, he could have a rest, right? He could be like, I'll be back on International Fight Week to fight Alex Pereira. And then he wouldn't get called a duck. But to, like, put up a tweet saying Alex won't be next with laughing emojis firmly sits you in the duck category. Because then you are saying, I'm not going to fight my next #1 contender. Bryce Mitchell versus Paddy in July confirmed. Wow, Ruben Carter. Thank you. Cowboy is like USADA. What USADA? Cowboy is like USADA. Cowboy's like USADA. What USADA? I'm going to go do some drugs. I don't care for the both of them fighting again, but they can fight each other, I guess. Yeah, why not? That's why we'll put it down here in the D. Christian Grey. Like, I'm not super amped about it, but I'll take it if it happens. Nate's already slapped Cowboy. Yeah, but go again, Joe Hogan. Go again, mate. Why not? Let him come back and do it again. Bryce Mitchell versus Neil deGrasse. Okay. Doesn't that Mr. Pibb dude dox a bunch of people? Yeah, he is very annoying. He's trolling Ank and you fall for it and crash out. I got to take him at his word, mate. I'm sorry that I take the champ at his word. I'm sorry. And he does get called a duck for what happened at UFC 307. If he's going to lean into the UFC covering for him, then he gets called a duck. But if the UFC is going to cover for him and he's just like, I would have loved to have fought Ankalaev, then I'd give him a pass. But he's leaning into it. So if he wants to lean into the idea of I'm ducking Magomed Ankalaev, then you're going to have to accept the trolling that comes with it. Yeah, Pib is a cunt. Should we kick Pib, chat? Let us self-police, chat. I bring it to the Council of Chads. Let us self-police. Flat Earth wins all day. You got to use your discernment. How are you, by the way, Joe Hogan? Sorry, man. I didn't say hi to you before. I was being distracted by a loser in the chat. I saw you in here before, Joe Hogan. I hope you're doing good, man. I hope you're doing well, brother. He docked Musical's 8 or 9-year-old son. Oh, that's not good. Well, yep, hang him up. That's all I need, boys. Mr. Pibb. Goodbye. Anyone who fucks with musical, no. Musical is a gem in our community. An absolute bloody gem in our community. No bueno, no bueno. Do not fuck with MMA musical. No. We do not fuck with MMA musical. Obviously, the most anticipated fight. This is not a hard one, right? Like, I think if this isn't your most anticipated fight of 2025, you might not be an MMA fan. You might not be a UFC fan. If this isn't your shit, I don't know what else to say. Like, I can't help you. No bueno, musical is a chat. Musical is an absolute chat, mate. We love musical. We love musical. It's the best fight in MMA. This is the best fight in MMA. He's also convinced I'm Email Mailson's alt account. I don't know who Email Mailson is. I don't know, Joe Hogan. I don't know, but I know you, Joe Hogan. I've seen you around, and you're a real one, dude. I doxed Doug's fleshlight. Happy New Year, Shotgun. I hope you're doing good, brother. I hope you're doing good, man. Bilal, what is the biggest fight that you guys want to see Bilal with? Like, out of anyone that could fight Bilal, who do you want to see him against the most? Who do you want to see the most, guys? Is it JDM? Is it Buck? Is it Shav? Is it Ian? Right, like Bilal, he's got a bunch of... It's good. It's good that the division is so stacked. Probably the most stacked division at the moment, right? Look at all these contenders. And to me, it's obviously JDM. But I have, as you guys have seen on this very stream, I am an insanely biased Australian man. Insanely biased. So, it wouldn't be very good for me to say fights we want to see in 2025 and just have it as JDM. So you guys let me know. What is the fight that you want to see the most? Joe Hogan is EBT MMA. Oh. I see. He's back. It's seen better days, Nacho. That thing took a beating. F tier versus anyone just because he's got Bilal in it. It's like a fight that we want to see, but we don't want to see it. Yeah. Oh, God. Almost as hard as AP. Okay. Alex Pereira. Almost as hard as Alex Pereira used to smash Dougie's ex back in the day. Thank you, Christian Grey. Thank you, mate. I appreciate that. Did you see Ronan's hour-long video shitting on Jesse on Fire? Did Jesse on Fire ever respond? If you go back and watch my early streams, you'll see that I shit talk Jesse on Fire a lot for all the things that Ronan said in his video. The moment that I saw Ronan drop that video, I started listening to it straight away. I listened to it this morning in the gym. I loved it. It was a fucking great video. And he's right. Jesse on Fire. Let's talk about Jesse on Fire. Jesse on Fire, Griff's clickbait video titles. What he'll do is he'll watch MMA on Point. Any of those morning, like Full Mount MMA, any of those daily MMA news videos, you know, the same ones that I watch and then comment on in my videos every single fucking day. He'll watch them and then he'll say, all right, guys, I'm going to give you the inside scoop on this one. And then he'll talk in circles about nothing and and through his videos and be like, yeah, and that's why. And you'll only get it from me. And I've talked to Chael about this and I've got the messages here. I'll show you the messages. But before I want to show you the messages, what I'll do is we'll break this down and then we'll get back into the messages and we'll talk about this. Never once does any of that shit. He'll had an entire talking point that was on Full Mount all the way up until like the last 2 minutes of the video. And then he'll give like a quick summation of it. He'll give his opinion on it. And he does flip-flop on whoever the fuck he can be friends with. Yeah. I honestly want to see Shavkat versus Bilal because everyone is now writing off Shavkat after his last performance. So I'm excited to see how he handles his next fight. Yeah, it does seem to be like everyone still thinks that it should be Shavkat Rakhmonov. Let me get... do I have a photo of Shavkat? I don't think I do. Shavkat Rakhmonov. Okay, if that's what you guys want, then that's what it'll be. Shavkat, done. Shavkat. Let's get him up on there, boys. Shavkat. I don't feel super hyped for this one. Like, it's a fight we need to see. It's a fight we need to see, but it doesn't give me a lot of fizz. It's like a C tier level of a fight. It doesn't get me that fucking amped at all, to be honest. It doesn't get me that amped at all. And Nacho, it's probably because we are riding off Shavkat. You know what I mean? Like, this isn't... I don't know, man. It's just not exciting me too much at all. Did you see rumors of JDM fighting Leon in London? I did see the rumors of that, and I believe it. Super shotgun. I think that is the fight that's going to happen. Looks like welterweight will be Bilal versus Shavkat, Leon versus JDM, Buckley versus Usman. I like that a lot, Toad. I'm going to be picking Bilal to beat Shavkat. I'm going to be picking JDM to beat Leon, and I'm going to be picking Buckley to steamroll through Usman's old knees, which is kind of weird because the last time we saw Usman was against Khamzat Chimaev on 11 days' notice. And he really fucking did well. He did really, really fucking well. Australians patriotic like Americans are, flags and tattoos and stuff like that. I would say it's very similar to the Americans. Like, in the cities, they're super liberal and, you know, hate the Western Australian government, not the Western state of Australia. Hate colonialist Australian governments in the cities. But then, like, when you head out to the sticks and the suburbs, there's a lot of Southern Cross tattoos on the back of utes. There's a lot of Southern Cross tattoos and a lot of Southern Cross stickers on the back of utes. Does that make sense? BRB, Dougie, I got to hit this fat one real quick. Do it, Christian Grey. Get after it. I like JDM versus Leon because it would make JDM undeniable for a title shot, unlike if he beat up someone, some kneeless old man. I agree, Toad. But beating up some kneeless old man will still be enough for the UFC media machine to do their thing. Jesse on Fire sounds like a Grand Theft Auto radio host. Absolute brain rot. He believes every conspiracy theory too. Yeah, if you... And I wouldn't do this unless... Well, if you want to piss yourself laughing, go and check out Jesse on Fire's debate with Destiny. He is the conservative meme. Jesse on Fire is the retarded conservative meme. He is the embodiment of a retarded conservative. That's Jesse on Fire. We're not as proud of our heritage, Two Smelly Fingers, because we're bootlickers to the UK. That's true, Nacho, but have you noticed that, like, we replace 1776? We Aussies replace that with the Eureka Fire, the Southern Cross, the Eureka Star, the shit that happened down at that hotel where they fought a bunch of cops, and Ned Kelly as well. You know what I'm talking about. Jesse on Kratom likes to tap too much. He likes to fucking talk too much. I find it interesting, Nacho. Yeah, it's good. Check out the... Two Smelly Fingers. Check out the history of the Eureka Stockades. That's what I was trying to talk about. The Eureka Stockades and Ned Kelly. That's like patriotic Australian redneck culture in place of 1776. The worst part about Jesse on Fire is the rambling. He will make a 30-minute video and talk about himself for the for the first 25 minutes before finally getting to the point. Yeah, it's fucking insufferable. All while it's not just the rambling shotgun. Like, I get it. Like, I sprinkle jokes into my videos to try and make them entertaining and funny. Like, I get the rambling. I can forgive the rambling as someone who is known to ramble himself. It's the bullshit rambling about having insider information, which is the exact same fucking information that I just read on MMA Twitter or just listened to on Full Mount MMA. You do not have insider influence. You are just a guy that is desperate to be famous. Desperate to be famous. My face is still completely numb because I got a tooth pulled earlier and they gave me like six numbing shots. Well, fucking happy new year to you, Joe Hogan. I hope your teeth are okay, dude. I hope your teeth are okay. But fucking hell, going into New Year with that much numbing agent in your face? Whew. Conor McGregor's jealous, Joe Hogan. Jealous. The winner of JDM versus Leon fights the winner of Bilal versus Shavkat. I agree, Nacho. Coach Nate. Are you another dickhead? Hang on. Had a serious MCL... No, you're not. How are you, Coach Nate? What's good, dude? Welcome to the channel. Sorry, we just had to ban someone for coming back in and changing their name a bunch of times. How are you, man? Had a serious MCL energy. Sketchy as hell. Did well against an underrated grappler. You believe the MCL... If you believe the MCL injury, you have to question how come he was riding a horse 3 days later across a mountain range if he had busted kneecaps. Just saying. Just saying. I still lean Shavkat, but we've got an idea how he will fight when someone's shooting on him. I still lean Shavkat, but we've got no idea how he will fight with someone shooting on him or how he is off his back. I just think after seeing that Gary fight, it's one of those ones where, like, there are levels to this shit. We know this. We see this get tested all the time. All the time, right? There are levels to MMA, obviously. And Shavkat looked really, really, really good before the rankings on his come up. Really fucking good. And then he got to Wonder Boy. And he really struggled to get Wonder Boy down because he had a broken foot. Okay, fine. Then he got to Gary. And Gary did very, very well against him because he had a broken MCL. Okay, fine, fine. Excuses, excuses, excuses. I'm a fighter. I'll never make an excuse for my loss. Here's a list of excuses. His performances get less impressive the higher up he ekes through the rankings. And Bilal with forward pressure looks like a fucking world beater right now. He does look like Khabib. Bilal looks like Khabib right now. It's fucking crazy. Jesse on Fire exposed himself as an ultra casual when he didn't know the Frozen Like Elsa line. That immediately caused Guru to cancel their joint podcast. Is that what it was? I think Guru could just smell the bullshit, but that might have been what gave Guru the sniff test, yeah. Honestly, the Leon fight was probably the best earliest route for JDM to get to the title. Honestly, the Leon fight was probably the best, easiest... Yeah, I agree, dude. I agree. I would not be... I mean, I would be, because I'd be delusional. I'd be glazing JDM and just being biased as fuck. But I wouldn't honestly feel as confident about JDM versus Usman as I do about JDM versus Leon Edwards. I think that's, you know, styles make fights, and I love the JDM style for us. I love that matchup for us. The guy who said Leon versus JDM seems reliable and knows a lot about the Australian fight. Yeah, I think he's got it in. He's definitely not the fuckwit Ruben Carter. Gaz, can you please send a video message to Liam Payne and tell... Okay, cool. JDM losing rounds to Hafez and Burns does not give me confidence. That's fair enough. That's fair enough. I think the Hafez one, he's learnt a lot since then. The Burns one does give me confidence because we know that he had a snapped forearm in that fight. And I loved his scrambling and how hard he was trying to get up all the way until the last minute. It showed to me that even if he's got searing pain going through his arm, he is not going to Vicente Luque during a fight. He is not going to Nick Diaz, Robbie Lawler during a fight. Even if it feels like his arm is going to split in half, he's going to keep getting back up. And I can back a fighter like that. I absolutely can. Plus, again, I'm not picking against JDM to lose, but I get you, Coach Nate. I saw the Destiny debate. Holy shit, literally said he didn't care about the science or the data. Yeah, so he exposed himself, right? For, you know that thing that all conservatives laugh at the ultra left for? Where when they say, you know, a man born with a penis is actually a woman, and all the conservatives are like, are you an idiot? Like, science is science. He exposed himself as the opposite of that. Like, he doesn't, on the conservative end, like, he doesn't care about any data or any science. He just repeats whatever his in-group tells him to repeat. And he doesn't think through what he's saying. He's an idiot who is just trying to get famous by saying whatever he can to whoever he can. And he thinks that if he buddies up with person X, then off person X, he'll get introduced to person B. And person B will be more famous than person X. And person B will introduce him to person A, Joe Rogan, and Joe Rogan will give him a whole bunch of followers, and then Jesse on Fire will get famous. He literally is just like an influence merchant. He's just trying to weasel his way up the social ladder. The Eureka Stockade was embarrassing. We got butt fucked in like 2 days. Yeah, but it was our like stand up moment. You know what I mean? Like it's Australian history, mate. What do you want? You know? Abzat Mirzakhanov pissed hot, another inbred. Shocking. Yeah. Yeah, I saw that before I went live. Yeah. Wild, isn't it? Wild. Yeah. It's crazy to me that Jesse on Fire has an audience. It's inspirational. It's like MMA Joey. It's inspirational. It shows to me that if you just keep putting in the work, you will have an audience. Because anyone can have an audience. It's inspirational. I truly find it inspirational. Have you seen that reality show Jesse on Fire went on back in like 2015? He's been trying to get famous forever. Yeah, his goal in life is to get famous. And that's his goal. His goal in life is to get famous. That's fine. Get famous, Jesse. That's fine. But as long as you know it as an audience, like Ruben Carter, his goal is to shitstir on Twitter, to just get Twitter followers. That's fine. That's your goal. That's fine. But as long as you know it when you're consuming that content, right? Like Jesse on Fire's goal is to get famous. That's fine. That can be his goal in life. There's nothing wrong with that. But as long as you know it as an audience member, when you see his thumbnails and he says, shocking evidence, nuclear explosion levels of a fight about to get made. It was on MMA Junkie like an hour ago. You can ride a horse if your knees are bent. Okay. If you say so. If you say so, Coach Nate. I find it sus that every bad performance he has is because of an injury. That's all. That's all I'm saying, dude. Fighting is brutal and Fight will show up injured basically every single fight, so I don't care what Shavkat says. If his knee was hurt or his foot was broke. Shavkat is very dangerous in the pocket, which can help him stop Bilal's pressure. That is true. That is true. That is where the fight's going to be made or broken. That sentence right there, Toad. That is where it's going to be made or broken. How does Ruben Carter still get so many views and people believe he's lied? Dude literally just throws out nonsense fight announcements all day and people run with it. It's insane. He's there to pick off the casuals. Like, you look at Ruben Carter, you look at the news that he drops. Last time I checked, he has about 7,000 followers. Yeah, your legitimate news sources have got like, I don't know, 100,000, 500,000 followers on Twitter. So he's got a very, very small amount of followers. And all he is trying to do is pick apart the people on the outside of the UFC sphere who don't really know what's going on and get them to follow him. And then I think he sells his account once he gets to a certain amount and starts again. Shavkat was teeing off on Ian in those first 2 rounds. Hurts me to admit, Ian is probably better than we all want to give him credit for. I agree with that, Nacho. Yep. I agree with that. Guru always knew that Jesse on Fire was a grifter. He's a fake MMA fan, fake-based kratom junkie. I literally found out about Jesse on Fire because he defended Pat Barry. Yeah, that's a hard one to get your head around. That's a hard one to get your head around. Yeah. Yeah, he's a grifter. He wants to be famous. That's all he wants. James Lynch had Ruben Carter on his channel and was getting so angry and told him to stop spreading fake news. And Ruben agreed and then immediately went back to doing it. Yeah, we broke that down live on one of the streams. Shocker. I think I named the live stream Ruben Carter is a fuckwit or something. Like, it wasn't too... It was... What do you reckon, Nacho? Like, in the last 3 weeks, if you scroll down in the live streams, we looked at it. Yeah, it's... Ruben Carter is a fuckwit. It's crazy to me that Ronin MMA still hasn't been offered Rogan's spot. It's crazy to me. What's up, Sniff? How are you, dude? What's up, dude? I clicked on one of your live streams the other day, mate. You're very funny. How are you, Sniff? It's crazy to me that Ronin MMA hasn't been offered Rogan's spot. What are you... Oh, and a spot on Rogan. People love hearing what they want to hear, so it's very easy to get an audience. Yeah, especially if you like... If you go into creating content with the audience in mind, it's easy to get that audience, right? So like Jesse on Fire goes into it with like, I'm going to say a whole bunch of like right-wing leaning conservative stuff, no matter what, no matter how flip-floppy it is, I'm going to say that and I'm going to blow up MMA news or blow up news in general and get that like red pill conservative TikTok content. The guys who listen to, what's Top G's name? Andrew Tate. The guys who listen to Andrew Tate, that's the audience I'm going to go for. And he has made all of his content, bang, on that audience. And people like MMA Joey is like the opposite of that. He's going to be like, I'm going to go after the liberal MMA audience, the anti-conservative MMA audience. And he's like locked in on that, the counter-narrative MMA audience. So when you're making content and you know what direction to put it in, you will get that audience to come in. That's just my 2 cents on it. Anyway. I like your new UFC sign. Thanks, A Aussie. What do you reckon, mate? How do we reckon it looks, boys? Do we like the sign? A Aussie, I heard some legend got it off Temu. Yeah, I think you're right. Christian Grey agrees with me, Doug. What have I done? What do I do? What do I agree with you on? Crazy man, I don't know what you're talking about, Sniff. Ian's jiu-jitsu looked very good, but it feels like his striking is getting worse every fight. Yeah, dude. I agree with that. It feels like it's falling off a little bit. Or, Toad, is it the rising up the rankings is making him look worse and worse? Or was it like we've sort of been grifted into thinking Ian Gary? I don't know, dude. Like, you look at the Neil Magny fight, right? He chewed up Neil Magny's legs. That's easy. Everyone knows that now. Just chew up Neil Magny's legs. You look at the Jeff Neal fight. Jeff Neal, if he had just pushed a little bit harder, could have won that fight. MVP beat Ian Gary on the feet. Yeah. It's a weird one, isn't it? It's a weird one. I think I was the one who originally... You might have been Shotgun. You might have been. I don't remember. Ronan's better than Rogan. I like that, Joe Hogan. I like that. Yeah, you might have been Shotgun. And then we went and pulled it up on the stream and went and listened to it together. Yeah, someone obviously told me about it. It might have been you. What's up, Cheddarhead? How are you, brother? You're here right towards the end of the stream. I've been live for about an hour now, man. I hope you're doing good, dude. And a Happy New Year. Merry New Year to you, man. It's New Year's Eve here in Australia. So I thought I'd go live with the boys for a little bit. Then I'm going to pump out a video. It's going to be about MMA. Yeah, we are getting towards the end of the stream. I'm going to make a video after this live stream. I haven't recorded it yet, so it's not about to pop off live. They've announced that MMA judges are going to have to explain... What's up, Timmy? How are you, brother? They've announced that MMA judges are going to have to explain their scorecards after a bad judging decision. I've got a take on that. I'll save it for the video. Let me get my thoughts out, put them on dot point, and then I'll shoot the video and upload it. Yeah, it'll be up in like an hour. But that's what's going to be happening. And then it's New Year's Eve. Then I'm going to be relaxing with Jamie, and we're going to head out. Dougie, cunts, g'day. Gary beats Shavkat on a full camp. Ian Gary beats Shavkat on a full camp. He might, Tim. He got damn close, dude. He got damn close. The UFC sign looks sick as fuck. Nice. All right. So maybe we keep the sign there, boys. Maybe we keep it there. Not the AM bro says you keep going live earlier and earlier, bring back the late stream. I will, dude. I'm going back to work on the 6th, and then the live streams happen after work. But it's the Christmas break, so these are the times where I would usually be at work, but now I'm at home. So I go live and get it out of the way, and then go and chill out with the missus. But I go back to work on the 6th, so then things will be late again. You were very right about Paddington's title run in 2025. Ooh, did they UFC judges? Fuck yeah. I need to go back and double check the news, Cheddarhead, but I believe that's what I saw on MMA Twitter. So I'm going to go back, double check the news, check my sources, and then we'll make the video and we'll break it down, brother. Doug was talking about how the UFC should let Rogan go and put in... Doug, Sniff was saying how the UFC should let Rogan go and put Ronan in for commentary. Yeah. That would be way better. But I don't know if Ronan can do Rogan's job. They should probably replace Michael Bisping and put Ronan in there. Because we need Rogan to go... We need that. We need that. And then when someone gets knocked out in a cage fight, to go, unbelievable! Can you believe that? He was knocked out in a cage fight. Who saw that coming? Who does that? Who does that? Yeah, we need Rogan for the eyes. We need that. He had a full camp. They were both told to fight at the same time. Both Ian and Shavkat were preparing for different opponents. Full camp is just talk, is just cope talk. Maybe a full camp to game plan is what Timmy meant, to be nice to Tim. Maybe he meant like a full camp as into game plan, because they really did only switch around their opponents by 1 week. So yeah, it was as close to a full camp as you're going to get. Go for an hour and 5. Do it for DJ Aiden. DJ Aiden's not even here anymore, mate. DJ Aiden likes to pop in and say, I'm here, and then disappears. He's not a real one. He's not a real one. I agree. Ronan would shit on Rogan, so would Chill, Frankie, Azza, Crossover, Dougie, etc. I don't know if I would, mate. I don't know the names of all the submissions and shit. I just say good left hand, good right. Have you heard me calling fights? It's not the best, brother. It's not the best. Boys, that's it. It's been an hour. Do it for the real ones, Dougie. Premium Oosh. What's up, mate? Good to see you. You're here right at the end of the stream. Ian and Shavkat. Ian and Shavkat both had the same... What am I doing? Ian and Shavkat both had the same amount of time to prepare for each other. Never seen so much glaze and patting on the back for a guy who lost, who still lost, a boring ass fighter. Proper participation for trophy shit. I think it's just because we all thought Ian Gary was dog shit. I think he did well, man. You know what I mean? Like, Steve Urseg got a petition to pay some trophy because he did well. Khalil Roundtree got a participation trophy because he did well. We all think Volk did really well in the first hour against Apuria. I think you can look good in a loss and have people go, that was good. That was good. You know what I mean? Well done for not getting completely destroyed in 2 rounds. I don't know, Shotgun. I feel like you can get a pat on the back for having a good loss. I do also like the late streams because I'm a night owl, but I'm just glad to see you do it. No, we'll go back to the late stream. We'll go back to the late streams. Don't worry about that. But it's the Christmas holidays. Like, if I start... I've usually already started drinking by 4 o'clock. I might be out with friends. It's the Christmas holidays. So I get the streams in early and then, you know. But it'll be... From the 6th of January, we're back to our regularly scheduled programming. I think they should fire all the commenters and just have 3 AI versions of Bisping. Are you trying to kill us, mate? Well done for not getting completely destroyed. Ooh, nice one, nice one. Are the rumors true? Dougie is doing a 24-hour stream until the New Year's Eve counter. I will be live. I might do a New Year's Eve countdown for the Americans tomorrow. Might work out nicely. I might celebrate American New Year's Eve with you guys live on the stream. That might work out well. Gary had no urgency in the first 2 rounds and kind of got outstruck. True. Shavkat is not champion level. Also true. The Gracies, man. Elite of the elite. Absolute elite, man. Anyway, boys, I'm out of here. It was a good stream. It was a good, solid stream. Good, solid hour. Nice, big one. Good, thick, strong hour. I really enjoyed it. There's going to be a video after this. It's going to be about MMA judging. Do I think do I think it's going to change anything? You'll have to wait and see for the video. It might not even be true. I gotta check my sources and make sure it's correct. But there's going to be a video dropping in about an hour. Until then, all the Aussies, you have a very good New Year's Eve tonight. All the English, I think it's New Year's Eve in England as well. All the English, you have a very good New Year's Eve tonight as well. And all the Americans, I will see you tomorrow for your New Year's Eve. Let's go, boys. It's New Year's night. Let's get on the piss. Dougie, don't get off the piss too much. It's New Year's, cunt. That's it. Let's all have a good time. I'll see you guys in the next stream, in the next video. See you later. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you all. Have a good one. Bye.